Hello YouTubers and welcome back to my channel. This is my red Traxxas trx4 and in this video I'll be showing all the bits I've done to it, because on my last video I had done a video on my orange trx4 whereby I had moved most of the upgrades from that one onto this one, purely because I wanted to make one good one, a one standard-ish trx4. The orange one, I've done a video on that quite recently, to the time of this recording, on my homemade quadra track, to see how well they actually performed after taking most of the upgrades off of that one. The upgrades that were left on that orange one are the upgraded links, so there's still got like a slight kink in them to give you a bit more ground clearance. It's still got the upgraded bumpers, the front and rear, and the brass bumper mount as well. That's been upgraded too. Along with the wheels and tyres, I've still been upgrading that one. So there's not many upgrades left on that one, purely because I wanted to make one good one at the two. So this is the one that's been most upgraded, and this is the best one at the two. So what I've moved over, body wise, I've got soldered body, is the lights. It's got the roof light at the top and the lights at the front and at the rear. It's also got the rock lights as well, while it just touching the wheel arches. The wheels and tyres were pre-dealt already before anything else has been moved over, so these were on it already. Same with this front bumper and the brass bumper mount as well, that was on it already. So that's as far as the bodywork wise has been moved over. So taking that off, the controller still remains the same. I'm still running the FlySky GT5 and both of them. Going on to the chassis, the Hobby Ring X setup with the 1200 kV brushless motor was on this already, so that's not new. What is new is the two mini servos for the lockable diffs and the unlockable. The mini servo for the 2-speed gearbox, that's been upgraded to Year Racing servos, just moved over from the orange one. The shocks are Desert Lizard shocks, they are fitted to this one. The shock towers have been upgraded from plastic to metal. I'm not quite sure the make of them, but they are metal as opposed to the plastic ones that come with the trx4. The other thing I've just remembered that I forgot to mention about the body is that instead of body clips, I've got these little screws that requires a 1.5mm hex driver, just here, to actually get these off. And they screw into the body mounts. Again, that's been upgraded to metal as well. Same with the back one, because originally they were just plastic. The steering servo used to be a 20 kilogram red case steering servo, but I noticed that this one is a 30 kilogram. Is it 30? Yeah, 30 kilogram. Almost forgot then. So it should give me a bit more torque for the steering. Underneath, hopefully you can see, I've upgraded the drive shaft and put all this skid plate, diff plate, to protect all the axles and diffs and whatnot underneath. I've also got up the front is a brass weights for the link holders and the shocks. And so I've undone the front purely because that was on the orange one. So all the upgrades that are on here, I just moved across from the orange one onto this one, just to make this one more better than what it was. As far as I'm aware, that is it. So I'm going to go onto my homemade quadra track to see if these changes have made any real difference to this trx4. And what I'm running is this Z3S 1500 mAh LiPo battery, and it, as I say, it will be running the Hobby Ring X setup with the 1200 kV motor in it. So I'm going to stick it on pause for now. For you, it'll be a split second, me, it'll be a couple of minutes. And then I'll go show you how well this actually performs with the upgrades to it. Right, so now I'll put the body back on, and I can now actually show you those little screws. Just there, two there, and two at the back. The only drawback I can see with these, it does take a little bit longer to take the body shell on and off. But other than that, I don't have to worry about losing the pins no more. So let's see how well it actually performs. And plus, it's been raining for the last few days as well. And this wooden section, there's not much grip on it after it rains. It gets very slippery. So I'll be quite intrigued to see how well this actually does. The diffs are locked. It's in low range as well. And it's getting grip. It's actually getting grip quite really well now, surprisingly. Because as I say, after it rains, this track gets very, very slippery. Have I spoken this too soon then? Yes, I have. I did speak too soon just then. As I say, I'm quite surprised, like I keep saying already. This track does get very slippery on this wooden section after it rains. And I've had a lot of it in the last few days. Now, as you can see, I have made 1 or 2 changes as well. Well, not changes, but add-ons. This little wooden section is just here. Yeah. One thing I have noticed as well is that the reversing is not going the same direction that I'm used to. I just need to reverse it. But I'll do that off camera. It's fine. Oh, yeah, perhaps I'll do that now. Well, I've now actually reversed it. That's better. I can definitely tell the difference with all these different upgrades to it. I know I should have felt it with the orange one, but it's those links have made a slight difference between being slightly kinked to the standard straight ones that come with it. And not that you'll be able to see the lights properly, but then there were lights actually working. These ones, for some reason, never did work from the day I got the orange one. I said I find that the desert lizards are working very well. But then again, I always did find the standard shocks on the trx4 worked really well as well. Because I've always been quite happy with the standard trx4 shocks anyway, because they respond really nicely. Those guards for the diffs and skid plate as well are not really a performance upgrade, it's more protection, so that they don't get scratched or damaged or anything. As far as the steering, I can definitely feel the difference. with how strong it is. I know it's only 10 kilograms, but it still makes a big difference. The one thing I forgot to mention already, I've just realised it, so the orange one has still got the overdrive in the front axle. I want to leave that one in there. I didn't really want to put this in this red one at the moment. So with the orange one, that it hasn't got that many upgrades left on it in comparison to what was on it. Well, at least I know now that this one has got a lot more upgrades to it, and so far it's actually improved it quite a bit. Simple upgrades, but it has made a big difference. So across the finish line, I'm very happy with how they actually performed with small upgrades I've done to it. I know I didn't have to pay for it, purely because they were already on the orange one. All I had to do is just move them over. So like I said, I'm very happy with the way this performs. So this is now my favourite one at the 2. The orange one is working perfectly fine as a trx4. But with all the upgrades I've done to this one is slightly a bit better. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.